The Great Revival. It is a story eulogized throughout China for thousands of years. An honorable memory of the Chinese people. How Gojian endured humiliation, demonstrated, and his indomitable will, represents the great and long-cherished spirit, serving as the backbone of this ancient nation. It was 2,500 years ago, at the end of the volatile Eastern Zhou dynasty. Warlords launched wars to conquer the Central Plains. Meanwhile, the state of Wu, regarded as southern barbarians by the Central Plains, grew stronger and started to implement their plans of expansion. The vulnerable state of Yu faced the ultimate test of survival. As the Yu princess escaped from her marriage with the Wu prince, a devastating battle between Wu and Yu began to unfold.
Why are we stopping?
We're ambushed. Take the track. Prioritize Milady. I'll hold them off. The rest of you, come with me.
Understood. How dare you people take our princess consort away? By decree of the crown prince, we shall kill you all. Drop your weapons and leave, you'll be spared.
I'll die with my sword in hand. Charge.
Charge.
Stop!
Urgent report from the border. Move. Move.
Stop.
Urgent report from the border for the Great General now.
Princess Jivan, who's married to the Wu prince, dared to flee the country and is now headed here.
Where is she?
Still in the state of Wu.
My lord, what's your plan?
If we don't report it, it'll be troublesome if the princess comes back. If we report it, Crown Prince will send troops to get her for sure.
That's not the real problem here. I'm afraid there'll be conflicts.
In your opinion?
My lord, you must find a way to deal with the Prince Regent.
His Majesty has let him preside over the state for a year. The ambitious Crown Prince has tried his best to strengthen the state. He's a difficult man to face, indeed.
We all want to strengthen our state, even though he's given the chance. The Crown Prince has never grasped the real power, and he's been upset.
He will definitely take advantage of this incident to strive for power.
What will His Majesty think?
When it comes to his children, I'm afraid it won't be easy for him. Stop.
I have a memorandum. Take me to Prince Regent.
Show me your tally.
It's urgent. I didn't bring it.
Then leave the memorandum and go.
It's in my belly.
Then I'll cut it open.
I must report to Prince Regent about his family affairs. You'll regret it if I'm late.
Sword off. Armor off. Hang on. Take him.
Who are you?
I'm Yenying, a soldier at Sherman Pass.
How dare a soldier talk nonsense about my family affairs? What exactly do you have to report?
Her Highness Jivan has escaped from the state of Wu.
My sister? Jivan? Where did she go?
She's on the way here.
How do you know?
I eavesdropped on the general stationed at the Sherman Pass.
Why didn't he report it? He did, but not to your highness. To whom, then?
Perhaps to the great general.
What? Say it again.
Perhaps to the great general.
Kucheng.
Here.
Go to the great generals and check whether they've received the report from the border tonight.
Understood.
Are you telling the truth?
I dare not lie.
Your Highness. Your Highness.
Did the great general receive that report?
Someone went to report it, indeed.
Did the great general report to the palace?
No, he didn't.
How dare he keep me in dark on something so serious? Does he still see me as the crown prince? Kucheng,
Here.
bring me the great general, now.
Understood.
Wait.
Night drum call for urgent court. Something's wrong. Night drum call for urgent court.
Great General, it's meant for wars at the border. It seems that they've learned about the escape.
How did they find out?
Why isn't Great General Shermai here? Fine. Let's wait for him.
Die! 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 Lowlifes. 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 You lowlifes. Die! 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 How dare you run away? How dare you? How dare you? How dare you run away? You lowlifes. Run? Lowlifes. Jivan. Please come back. Your Highness.
Great General Shermai. We've been waiting to hear from you. For 2 hours. Why are you so late?
Earlier tonight, I had several cups of drinks. When the report came, I was still drunk.
That's not what I asked. My sister is in grave danger. Shall we get her back?
I wonder what the ministers think.
Your Highness, in my humble opinion, getting Her Highness back will trigger a war between Wu and you for sure. Our state is extremely vulnerable. Therefore, we shouldn't.
I'm afraid I disagree with Lord Yeyong. As messenger, Lord Yeyong is in charge of the relations between states. The fear in his statement just now notwithstanding, even his insight is not any different from that of a commoner.
Lord Futong, you're humiliating me in public.
That's enough, Yeong. Let Fudong finish his speech.
Thank you, Your Highness. Lord Yeyong, I'm not trying to humiliate you. A plebeian bullies the weak but not the strong. When it comes to states, to get bullied without fighting back is called submission. That's not the way to run a state for His Majesty. So, we can't base our decision on the strength of our state.
Do we need more examples of the powerful states bullying the weak ones? I'm not talking about submission. I'm talking about whether the reception of the princess will trigger a war between the states.
I disagree with Lord Yeyong. Setting aside the possibility of war, we should first talk about courtesy and whether such behavior is decent.
What is courtesy?
It is common sense that a woman should follow her husband. The princess fled and lost her respectability. To get her back is unjustifiable. We shouldn't reach out. And what's more, even if she comes here, we should send her back and make sincere apologies to Wu with compensation.
What else do you have to say? What about you, great general?
I wonder what His Majesty thinks.
Your Majesty. Your Majesty.
So, have the ministers agreed on a plan?
No, not yet.
Are the ministers hesitating? Or is it the Crown Prince?
Prince Regent hasn't spoken, but the ministers,
What about them?
they're all arguing.
I've been treating them well for nothing. At this point, none of them cares about my love for my daughter. Let's go! To the Great Hall,
Your Majesty.
to the Great Hall.
Wait a minute. Your Majesty, if you go to the Great Hall now, what would Prince Regent think? What would the ministers think?
I don't care what they think. I just want my water back.
But, what next?
Then, what do you think?
In my humble opinion, you should leave it to Prince Regent and see how it goes.
My water. Where are you now? You've suffered.
It's such a critical matter. Why didn't you report it in time?
It's indeed a critical matter.
You can't even keep a consort around. What a disgrace.
I could have kept her around.
Then how did she escape?
I can't keep her here when she misbehaves.
What do you mean by that?
Father, you know exactly what I mean by that.
Scoundrel!
Shame on you. You've lost my respect.
Well, then. Wait until I demote you. Let's see if you're still so tough.
Your Highness.
Your Majesty,
Take this loser back to his palace.
Your Highness. Your Highness.
He can't even keep a consort around. What's the use of such a crown prince?
Your Majesty, Crown Prince is in poor health. Why would you be so angry?
Bo Pai,
Here,
as the great steward of the palace, do you find yourself responsible for the incident?
Your Majesty, please forgive me. A few days ago, King Yucheng of you sent 2 carts of honey and colored fabric, escorted by 8 warriors. The princess consort took the opportunity to visit her fellow people at the post, and fled the city from there. Your Majesty, I should be held responsible for my negligence of duty.
So, you're saying that the state of you has planned this?
Your Majesty, I await your wise decision. I dare not make such guesses.
Well, then. Get that woman back. Make her talk.
Reporting. My lord, bad news. Your Majesty, the soldiers chasing after the princess consort have been killed by the Yu soldiers.
Gonsun Xion.
At your service.
Lead the troops in person. And get that woman back.
Yes, Your Majesty.
Prime Minister Wu is here.
Your Majesty.
Wu Zishu, have you heard about the princess consort's escape?
Yes, I have.
What do you think we should do?
Your Majesty, I would like to know what the Chief Counselor thinks.
Bo Pai.
Your Majesty, in my humble opinion, when we get her back, we should write to the state of you and ask for an envoy to come here. Then, I can accuse the princess consort of sabotaging the good relations of the 2 states and make the king apologize. Then Your Majesty can both punish them and show mercy to establish dominance.
Lord Bo Pai, the great tension between the 2 states can't be taken so lightly. The state of you has always been restless. We should try to make them surrender. The only efficient way is to take them by force.
Wars are ominous, and it's costly to wage wars. We haven't tried the peaceful way. How can we just resort to wars?
What you're saying is like a child's play. So ridiculous. What do you think?
Your Majesty, I think Chief Counselor has a point. If we can make them surrender without waging a war, then it's worth trying. But, in my humble opinion, it's better to let go of the princess consort.
How so?
Great General. I just want to know what you think.
In my humble opinion, it's bad to have her back, and it's the same if we don't.
Should we have her back or not? In my humble opinion, we shouldn't. Do you know that my sister is in grave danger? It is your duty to share the burden and protect His Majesty from humiliation. I believe all of you have been granted titles by His Majesty. But at this critical moment, you're all just talking nonsense. Great General, the army is in your hands. I must save my sister. If you don't dispatch the troops, fine. I will go by myself.
Forgive me, Your Highness. I deserve to die 1,000 times over.
1,000 times? Once is enough. Shall we go or not?
General Lingufu.
At your service.
Take the soldiers to fetch the princess.
Understood.
Sister-in-law, where are you going?
Look who's here. Prince Fuchai.
Do you know that you've caused so much tension with your departure?
Is that why you're attacking us?
Blood has been shed because of you. Besides, your escape is a disgrace to the Crown Prince, to His Majesty, and to all the people of Wu.
Well, then, what if I tell you that your people have been a disgrace for ages? What will you do?
No matter what you say, I won't let you go.
I see. You don't care about reputation. You just want to keep the crown prince in power.
That's right.
Even if your incompetent brother retains his title, so what? Do you think that he'd step down for you to take over?
Your Highness, remember who you are and mind your words.
Who I am? I am a princess of Yu, not the princess consort of Wu.
Your Highness, you'd best come back with me.
Your Highness, my apologies.
Your Highness. Your Highness. What's stopping you?
You're only making things worse. You can't make it back to you.
Tell them to step down.
They are sent by His Majesty. How can I tell them to step down?
General, I bet you won't risk the prince's life.
I only follow His Majesty's orders. Nothing else is my concern. My lady! My lady! My lady! My lady, calm down. This is Ling Gufu here. Listen up.
Wait. Your Highness, if you don't come back with us, there will be a war. If you come back, I can guarantee your safety.
You should go ask your brother whether he can guarantee my safety.
If he can't, I'll implore His Majesty to forgive you.
Forgive me? Then who's going to forgive him?
Don't listen to her. Attack! Everyone! Attack! Charge!
Wait. Stop.
My lady!
Your Highness. Your Highness.
My lady!
Reporting. Reporting. General, by decree of His Majesty, let the princess consort go and retreat.
General Ling Gufu.
His Majesty issued the order to let the princess consort go.
Take her back. Your Highness, I will pick you up from you personally.
Retreat! Go!
General. Take me back.
Did you get Jivan back?
Your Highness, Princess Jivan is brought back here. But we ran into Wu's soldiers at the border. To stop us from fighting, the princess attempted suicide and almost died.
How is she now?
The injury isn't vital. She's fine for now.
Good. Very good. General, don't tell anyone about it yet. Including His Majesty. Do not let him find out. Send Jivan to Yayu Palace first. Let her rest and recover there.
Understood.
Lord Bopai.
Your Highness.
Lord Bopai, I need you to do me a favor.
This way. Please. I heard that Your Highness went after the princess consort in person.
Exactly. We almost got into a battle with the Yu soldiers. Thankfully, His Majesty called Gong Sun Xiong back.
That was Wu Zishu's idea. But he did it for some unspoken reasons.
What do you mean?
Think about it. Only by letting her go. Can we start a war against you?
So soon? I see.
Your Highness. In that case, the fight for the title of Crown Prince becomes imminent.
Is His Majesty really thinking about demoting my brother because of this?
You are a wise man. Think about it. You are just a prince without troops and power. At the moment. And your brothers, such as Prince Lei, are all generals or high officials. Once war breaks out, they are bound to lead the troops to fight. Your Highness, who will be the biggest winner?
Therefore, to prevent the war from taking place, we must get back the princess consort. That's exactly why I'm here.
What's your plan?
I'd like to use your tally to go get the princess consort back from you in person.
Your Highness, the messenger court has taken the tally from me. Well, I think Crown Prince had a tally when he visited the neighboring states. I think he still has it.
Thank you for the information.
Your Highness, what's your plan?
I will steal the tally and bring back the princess consort from you.
Your decisiveness is a great fortune for our state.
Thank you, my lord. I'm leaving.
Your Highness, why are you leaving?
We have the tally. His Highness is going to you by decree. Understood.
It seems that I can't count on my crown prince.
Your Majesty, we can put that aside for now. The top priority is to get the princess consort back.
That's right. How dare she run away? She's humiliating the state. Even if you people can bear with this, I can't for sure.
Your Majesty, the humiliation can be undone. But we can't bear with this. I have a plan to kill two birds with one stone.
I'm listening.
Let's send some troops to the border of you on the pretext of retrieving the princess, so as to apply pressure on their border.
And
we should make Prince Lei the general, to assess his ability.
Good. Good. You have quite the foresight. To already be thinking about the selection of the crown prince, too. Prince Lei is well built, brave, and skillful in battle. He can lead troops.
Your Majesty, how many troops should he take?
Enough to stomp all over the state of you.
What about 50,000?
By the way, Fu Chai was bold enough to steal Crown Prince's tally.
Your Majesty, shall we arrest him?
Arrest him if he dares to show up. Then throw him in prison.
In my humble opinion, he left for the state of you. He thought he could get the princess consort back. Just let him be. I'll give him a declaration of war to take to the state of you and start the war.
I thought you were fond of Prince Lei.
Your Majesty, at the moment, I'm not fond of anyone.
Prince Lei,
At your service.
you're made the general. Bo Pai,
At your service.
assist him. Lead 50,000 troops and set out now. No delays.
Understood. What if the king of you refuses to give her back?
Then stomp all over the state of you. And bring me his head.
Understood. My lord, please hand me the declaration letter.
I have sent someone to give it to Prince Fu Chai.